Yeah. Street lights buzzing through the midnight haze. Every corner got a memory. Every memory got a price. This is for the ones who kept walking when the road got cold. I grew up where the sirens mixed with summer night breeze. Kids shooting dice beneath the shadows of the trees. Mama worked doubles, barely sleeping for the rent. Every dollar had a mission, every minute had intent. Old men on the benches telling stories of the past. Some made fortune, some got trapped and never lasted. Concrete under sneakers, ambition in my chest. Trying to build a future while surviving every test. Corner stores and subway cars, dreams in my backpack. Watching city lights reflect off the railroad tracks. Everybody chasing something, some chasing escape. Some chasing validation, some chasing the plate. Learn patience from the struggle, discipline from pain. Clouds hanging overhead, but I dance inside the rain. Every setback taught a lesson I could never buy. Now I carry those reflections every time I rhyme.
City of echoes, hear the voices in the night. We keep moving through the darkness toward the light. Every scar became a map, every loss became a guide. In the city of echoes,
Yes.
we survive.
Yeah. Young blood with a dream and a notebook full of plans. Trying to understand the world before becoming a man. Friends came and went like seasons on the avenue. Some stayed loyal, some disappeared without a clue. When the wind cut through the projects like a blade, but determination kept growing every time it rained. Used to stare at skyscrapers glowing in the distance, promising myself success through focus and persistence. Long nights, short cash, pressure building every day. Still I found another reason not to throw it all away. Saw mistakes repeat themselves throughout the neighborhood, trying to rewrite the ending if I possibly could. Every conversation carried wisdom in disguise. Every failure left a blueprint hidden in the lines. Now I stand stronger than the doubt that used to grow, cause the deepest roots are planted where the cold winds blow.
Hear echoes, oh, hear the voices in the night. We keep moving through the darkness toward the light. Every scar became a map, every loss became a guide. In the city of echoes, yeah, we survive.
Yeah. Now the skyline looks different from the view I had before. Still remember every hallway, every cracked up floor. Success never erased where I started from at all. It just taught me how to stand after every fall. Pour respect for the people who ain't here today. Their lessons still guide me every step along the way. Every victory carries pieces of the past. Every chapter that I write connected to the last. Money comes and goes, but character remains. That's the only thing surviving through the sunshine and the rain. I ain't perfect, just the product of the roads I had to cross. Learning how to turn a setback into something worth the cost. So when the city whispers through the cold midnight air, I can hear the voices telling me they still there. And I promise every dreamer trying hard to find a way, keep walking through the darkness, you'll eventually see day. Yeah. The city remembers everything. The losses, the victories, the names written in fading paint.
Keep your head high,
keep moving.
the story ain't over.
The story ain't over. Yeah. Street lights dripping gold on the wet pavement. Everybody chasing something. Some chasing money, some chasing peace, some just trying to make it through another night. Yeah. Yeah. I came up with a winner win. Yeah. I came up where the winter wind cut through the hallways. Young dreams trapped between survival and hard days. Mama working late shifts, exhaustion in her face. Still she found enough strength to put food upon the plate. The older cats talk wisdom sitting outside the store. Stories of opportunities they couldn't reach before. Every cracked up sidewalk held a chapter of the past. Every lesson came quick, every blessing never lasted. Subway trains rattled underneath the city veins, while ambition kept growing through frustration and pain. I watched the skyline glowing like a promise in the dark, trying to find a direction, trying to find a spark. Pocket full of hopes and a notebook full of plans, trying to understand life before becoming a man. Some folded under pressure, some disappeared for good. I learned every choice echoes throughout the neighborhood.
Midnight on Lexington, dreaming through the rain, holding on to something through the struggle and the pain. Midnight on Lexington, trying to find the light, still standing strong together through another city night.
Years passed, faces changed, but the memory stayed. Some names on the wall slowly started to fade. The barbershop debates, the laughter on the block, the sounds of summer evenings when the whole street talked. I remember long walks with the future on my mind, wondering if persistence would eventually align. Bills stacked high, pressure sitting on my chest, but every difficult season pushed me closer to my best. Learn patience from the elders, discipline from defeat. Every setback strengthened something buried underneath. No shortcuts in the journey, no magic in the grind, just another step forward. Every single time, now the same streets that raised me still remain inside, like a compass in my spirit, helping me decide wherever life may lead me. I can never disconnect from the roots that taught resilience and the power of respect.
Midnight on Lexington, dreaming through the rain, holding on to something through the struggle and the pain. Midnight on Lexington, trying to find the light, still standing strong together through another city night.
Now I look around and see the distance that I crossed. Every victory connected to the battles that it cost. Every scar tells a story, every lesson left a mark. Every sunrise means more after surviving through the dark. The city never promised easy roads or easy wins, but it taught me how to rise. Every time I fell again, I carry every conversation, every word and every face, every memory still living in a permanent place. Young dreamers coming up where I once stood before, looking at the skyline through an apartment door. I hope they understand what the struggle really means, how persistence builds realities from impossible dreams. And if the night feels heavy and the future seems unclear, keep moving with conviction, keep your purpose near, because the same road that tests you can eventually reveal the strongest parts of yourself that pressure helped to build.
Yeah.
Another night, another lesson, another dream refusing to quit. The city keeps talking, the city keeps teaching.
Midnight on Lexington, and the story keeps going.
Yeah. Rain on the avenue, neon in the puddles. Everybody got a destination, but not everybody got a map. This is for the ones who learn the hard way. Yeah, I was raised where the hallway echoed louder than the church bells. Dreams in the backpack, survival in the details. Mama said keep your focus when the pressure starts to build, so I carried that advice like armor and a shield. Old heads on the stoop, smoking stories in the air, talking about opportunities that vanished in the fear. Every cracked window carried lessons from before. Every neighborhood philosopher sitting by the store. Subway underneath me like the pulse of the town, watching workers and hustlers moving up and down. Everybody chasing something, trying to find a lane, trying to hold on to hope through frustration and pain. When the nights were colder than the headlines ever showed, but resilience grows strongest on the roughest roads. I learned patience from the struggle, discipline from doubt. Now every line I write is what that journey brought out.
Streetlight testament, written in the rain. Every loss became a lesson, every scar became a name. Streetlight testament, still standing through it all. When the city tried to break us, we refused to fall.
Yeah. Years move quick, but the memories stay slow. Like photographs developing long after the glow. Friends took different paths, some close and some far. Some chasing peace of mind, some chasing who they are. I remember counting dollars while imagining millions, dreaming of a better future from apartment building ceilings. Depression never left, it just changed its disguise, turning obstacles into opportunities to rise. Every setback sharpened something hidden deep within. Every difficult season taught me how to win. No shortcuts in the journey, no magic in the grind, just consistency and faith when the road wasn't kind. Now I walk the same blocks with a different point of view, knowing every hard chapter somehow helped me get through. The city gave me bruises, but it also gave me strength and taught me perseverance over any distance. So let
Streetlight testament, written in the rain. Every loss became a lesson, every scar became a name. Streetlight testament, still standing through it all. Tried to break us, we refused to fall.
Now the skyline is closer than it did years ago, but success don't erase where your roots began to grow. I still hear the echoes from the corners of my youth, still carry every lesson and every difficult truth. Pour respect for the people who ain't here to celebrate, the ones who planted wisdom that helped shape my fate. Every triumph got a shadow, every victory a cost. Every road toward progress passes something that was lost. The young dreamers coming up remind me of myself, trying to find their own purpose, trying to build their wealth. I hope they understand that greatness isn't speed, it's surviving every storm while protecting what you need. Because character lasts longer than the temporary shine, and integrity becomes your signature through time. So when the night grows heavy and tomorrow feels unclear, keep moving with conviction in your purpose near. Yeah. The city remembers,
the rain remembers,
the walls remember,
the walls remember.
And if you listen closely,
every street got a testimony.
Forever.
Streetlight testament. Forever.
Forever. Yeah. Late night trains, street lights reflecting off the rain. Everybody got a story. This one starts on the avenue. Yeah. Yeah. Came from a building where the elevator never worked. Mama carried groceries while her shoulders always hurt. Rent due, lights flicker when they're at the door. Still she told me keep believing there was something more. Old heads by the corner store discussing better days, trading life philosophies through cigarette haze. I listen more than talking, soaking up the game, trying to understand the city before I chase the name. The avenue was crowded with ambition and regret. Some still chasing future, some trapped in old debt. Kids playing in the summer while patrol lights roll by. Everybody looking down, but still reaching for the sky. I learned patience from the pressure, discipline from doubt, the kind of lessons hardship slowly brings about. Now every line I write carries pieces of that road. Every memory, another brick inside the load. On the avenue of dreams, we keep moving through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. On the avenue of dreams, where the city lights gleam, we keep chasing
tomorrow, no matter how hard it's.
Years past, same skyline, different point of view. Some friends found success, some disappeared from view. Every conversation left a blueprint in my mind. Every setback taught me something money couldn't buy. I remember train rides, staring out the window glass, watching neighborhoods and wondering how long this would last. Pocket full of plans, notebook full of goals, trying to build a future while protecting my soul. The city moves fast, but the lessons move slow. Every difficult season helped my character grow. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle escape, just consistency and faith while carrying the weight. And every time I stumbled, every time I fell behind, I discovered deeper strength I never knew I'd find. Now I walk with perspective where I once walked with fear, because surviving every challenge brought the vision clear.
On the avenue of dreams, we keep moving through the rain, holding on to hope, through the struggle and the pain. On the avenue of dreams, where the city lights gleam, we keep chasing tomorrow, no matter how hard it seems.
Now the skyline feels closer than it did before, but I still remember sleeping on that worn-out floor. Success doesn't erase every chapter from the past, it just proves determination can outlive what won't last. Pour respect for the people who helped light the way, the voices in my memory that still guide me today. Every victory connected to a lesson I received, every obstacle became another reason to believe. Young dreamers on the block looking upward at the stars, trying to figure out exactly who they really are. I hope they understand that greatness takes its time, built from countless small decisions made one day at a time. The avenue keeps talking when the world goes quiet, reminding me persistence is the answer to the riot. And when tomorrow comes, I'll still be chasing what's ahead, with every lesson from the city permanently embedded. Yeah. The avenue remembers, the rain remembers, the dreamers remember. Keep walking, keep building, the story continues. Yeah. Another night under the streetlights. Another dream fighting to stay alive. The city never sleeps, and neither do the people chasing something better. Yeah. I grew up where the hallway paint was peeling from the walls, where ambition felt expensive and opportunity felt small. Mama worked the late shift, coming home before the dawn, still found a way to smile and tell me keep moving on. Outside the corner market, old timers told stories, talking about missed chances and forgotten glories. Every conversation carried wisdom in disguise, every struggle left reflections hidden in their eyes. Subway rumbling underneath the concrete like a drum, kids trying to find purpose where they came from. Winter winds blowing through the avenues at night, but determination kept burning like a light. I carry dreams carefully inside a notebook page, trying to write a future while surviving every stage. The city taught patience, the pressure taught control, and every hard lesson slowly strengthened my soul.
From the corner of tomorrow, we keep reaching for the sky. Through the rain and through the sorrow, we keep learning how to fly. From the corner of tomorrow, where the city lights still glow, every dream becomes a pathway. Every seed begins to grow.
Yeah, Years passed by, faces changed, seasons came and went. Every dollar had a purpose, every minute had intent. Some friends found success, some drifted far away, some still fighting battles every single day. I remember staring out the train window at night, Watching towers in the distance shining bright, wondering if persistence could eventually prevail, if determination could succeed where others failed. Pressure on my shoulders, expectations in my chest, trying to become better while surviving every test. No shortcuts in the journey, no miracle escape, just discipline and focus while carrying the weight. The city gave me bruises, but it also gave me strength, teaching me resilience through every challenge's length. Now I understand the value hidden in the grind, because the strongest foundations take the longest time.
From the corner of tomorrow, we keep reaching for the sky. Through the rain and through the sorrow, we keep learning how to fly. From the corner of tomorrow, where the city lights still glow, every dream becomes a pathway. Every seed begins to grow.
Now the skyline looks different from the view I had before, but I still remember sleeping near that one apartment door. Every chapter of my journey still remains inside, like a compass helping guide me through the changing tide. I pour respect for every mentor, every helping hand, every person who believed before I made a plan. Every setback left a lesson, every loss left insight, helping me distinguish what is wrong from what is right. Young dreamers on the block remind me where I started, trying to stay hopeful when the world feels cold-hearted. I tell them, keep building, keep believing in the climb, because growth happens quietly before it shines. The city keeps talking through the echoes of the years, through the victories and failures, through the laughter and the tears. And tomorrow starts today for anybody with a goal, when determination and conviction lead the soul. The city never promised easy roads, only opportunities to grow.
Keep moving, keep building,
keep believing.
Tomorrow is already waiting.
Rain falling on the fire escapes, city humming through the darkness. Every block got a memory, every memory got a lesson. This is for the survivors. I came up where the hallway lights flickered every night, trying to see tomorrow through a narrow line of sight. Mama kept the family standing when the money got thin, teaching me determination was the place to begin. Old timers on the corner spoken stories and codes, talking about the opportunities hidden in the roads. Every cracked sidewalk carried evidence of the past. Every dream had a question hanging over whether it lasts. Subway cars rattling underneath the avenue floor, while ambition kept knocking on a locked up door. Kids playing stickball while the summer sun burned, learning lessons from mistakes before the pages turned. Pressure made diamonds, that's what everybody said, so I carried hope carefully inside my head. Notebook full of visions, pockets nearly empty, still believing hard work could eventually tempt me.
Shadows on the avenue, still shining through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Shadows on the avenue, dreams glowing in the night. We keep moving forward till we find the light.
Years roll by like trains disappearing underground. Some faces stay familiar, some were never found. Every season brought changes to the neighborhood scene, new stories replacing all the things that had been. I remember counting dollars while imagining success, trying to stay composed underneath the stress. Bills stack high, but the vision stayed clear, because purpose sounds louder than the voice of fear. The city tested patience every chance it could, trying to separate intention from what merely looked good. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle escapes, just discipline and consistency. consistency shaping the fate. Now every setback feels like another hidden clue, helping me understand what I'm supposed to do. The avenue taught lessons no classroom could provide, so I carry that wisdom every day inside.
Shadows on the avenue, oh, still shining through the rain, holding on to hope, ooh, through the struggle and the pain. Shadows on the avenue, dreams glowing in the night. We keep moving forward till we find the light.
Now I stand taller than the doubts I used to face, still remembering every hallway, every staircase. Success never changes where your journey began. It only proves persistence can strengthen a man. I pour respect for the people who helped me believe, the ones who planted confidence when I couldn't see. Every victory carries pieces of the road. Every blessing carries traces of the load. Young dreamers on the block staring into the sky, trying to understand the reasons and the why. I tell them keep building even when progress feels slow, because the deepest roots are the strongest ones that grow. And when the city whispers through the cold midnight air, I still hear reminders that the struggle was fair. Every challenge had a purpose, every lesson had a role, helping shape the character that lives inside the soul. Your avenue remembers,
the brain
remembers.
Keep walking,
keep walking,
keep building,
keep believing.
keep believing.
The story never ends.
Yeah. The story never ends.
Yeah. Midnight train rolling through the city, street lights reflecting off the windows. Everybody heading somewhere, some running from the past, some chasing the future. Yeah. I was raised where the paint peeled off apartment walls, where ambition felt distant but the pressure stood tall. Mama held the household down through every difficult year, teaching strength through example while disguising every fear. Outside, the older generation sat beside the store, sharing stories of opportunities they couldn't reach before. Every conversation carried pieces of the code, little gems of wisdom hidden deep inside the road. Subways shaking underneath the avenue at night, while dreamers search for meaning underneath the city lights. Some were chasing fortune, some were searching for respect. Everybody carrying burdens they can never quite neglect. Notebook in my backpack, determination in my chest, trying to build a future from whatever I possess. The city tested patience every chance that it could find, but adversity kept sharpening the edges of my mind.
Last train home, rolling through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Last train home, through the city glow. Every dream keeps moving, no matter where we go.
Years passed by quickly like graffiti on a train. Faces changed, seasons shifted, but the lessons still remained. I remember standing still while the whole world seemed to run, trying to trust the process when the finish wasn't won. Pocket full of plans, but the bills kept stacking high. Looking at the skyline, wondering how and why. Could persistence really open doors that once were locked? Could discipline create the things that doubt had mocked? Long nights studying every move I needed next, trying to turn confusion into purpose and direction. The city never promised easy answers or relief, only opportunities to strengthen your belief. Now I walk the same blocks with a different set of eyes, understanding every setback carried hidden replies. The pressure built resilience, the struggle built control, and every difficult chapter helped develop my soul.
Last train home, rolling through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Last train home, through the city glow. Every dream keeps moving, no matter where we go.
Now the train keeps moving, but I still remember then, when the future felt uncertain and I didn't know when. Every sacrifice would finally become something real. Every lesson from the city would eventually reveal. I pour respect for every mentor, every helping hand, every person who believed before I had a plan. Every victory connected to the roads I traveled through. Every milestone built from things nobody else could view. Young dreamers at the station waiting for their chance, watching opportunities arriving in advance. I tell them keep believing even when the progress crawls, because greatness often whispers before it loudly calls. The city keeps talking through the echoes of the years, through the victories and failures, through the laughter and the tears. And the last train home reminds me every single night that persistence turns the darkness into light. Yeah. Another station,
Another lesson,
another dream refusing to quit. The city keeps moving, and so do we.
last train home. Last train home.
Last train home. Yeah. Another night in the city. Rain tapping on the windows. Streetlights painted gold across the pavement. Everybody got a story. This one starts right here. Yeah. Yeah. I grew up where the stairwells carried echoes through the night, where the future felt distant but the dream stayed in sight. Mama worked the graveyard shift, exhaustion in her eyes. Still she taught me every setback could become a disguise. Old heads on the corner smoking wisdom in the cold, talking about the opportunities they never got to hold. Every sentence had a lesson buried underneath the slang. Every memory hit harder than the sound of metal trains. Subway tunnels underneath me like the heartbeat of the town. Watching workers, dreamers, hustlers moving up and down. Everybody had ambition, everybody had a plan, trying to become something bigger than the place they began. Notebook in my backpack, determination in my chest, trying to write a future from whatever I possess. The city taught patience while the pressure built control. Every difficult season added strength into my soul.
Concrete memories written in the rain. Every scar became a lesson, every loss became a gain. Concrete memories still shining through the night, holding on to hope till we finally see the light.
Yeah, years roll by quickly like graffiti on the train. Faces change, buildings change, but the feeling still remained. I remember staring out the window of the downtown line, wondering if persistence could eventually align. Bills stacked on the dresser, pressure sitting on my mind, trying to stay focused while the clock kept moving time. No shortcuts in the journey, no miracle escape, just discipline and effort helping shape my fate. The city kept testing every promise that I made, trying to see if confidence would eventually fade. But every setback strengthened something hidden down below. The deepest roots developing when nobody could know. Now I walk the same avenues with perspective in my stride, carrying every lesson that the neighborhood supplied. The struggle built resilience, the pressure built belief, and every difficult chapter eventually brought relief.
Concrete memories written in the rain. Every scar became a lesson, every loss became a gain. Concrete memories still shining through the night, holding on to hope till we finally see the light.
Now the skyline looks close closer than it ever did before, but I still remember sleeping near that worn apartment door. Success never erases where your story truly starts. It just adds another chapter to the pages of your heart. I pour respect for every mentor who helped guide the way, every person who believed when I couldn't see the day, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces of the things I knew. Young dreamers on the block remind me of myself, trying to build a future and improve their mental health. I tell them, keep believing even when the progress crawls, because greatness often whispers before it loudly calls. The city keeps talking through the echoes of the years, through the celebrations and the moments filled with tears, and every concrete memory remains a part of me. A reminder that persistence can become your legacy.
Yeah.
The city remembers.
The sad ones remember.
The dreamers
Remember.
keep moving forward.
Concrete memories
Forever. Yeah.
Concrete memories
Forever. Yeah. Street lights glowing on the wet concrete. Sirens somewhere in the distance. The city never sleeps, and neither do the dreams. This is for every soul trying to rise. Yeah. Yeah. Born in a neighborhood where the winters felt endless, where ambition stayed alive through conditions that were restless. Mama at the kitchen table, counting every dollar, still telling me my future could be bigger, could be taller. Old man by the liquor store, speaking in reflection, sharing stories full of victories and painful recollections. Every sentence had a meaning hidden underneath the slang. Every lesson carried weight like the sound of subway trains. I learned patience from the struggle and composure from the stress, trying to build a future from a place with very little left. Notebook full of visions, backpack full of hope, trying to understand exactly how to climb the slope. The avenue was crowded with survivors and believers, workers, artists, dream chasers, and achievers. Everybody had a burden, everybody had a goal, trying to protect their peace while building up their soul.
Empire of the night, we keep reaching for the light. Through the rain and through the pain, we keep fighting for the right. Keep rising.
Yeah.
We don't.
Years pass like trains disappearing underground. Some faces stay familiar, some could never be found. Every summer had a story written into the heat. Every winter left reminders in the snow beneath my feet. Pressure on my shoulders, expectations in my chest. Trying to stay focused while the city gave its tests. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle escapes. Only discipline and effort helping shape the fate. I remember standing still, watching towers in the dark, wondering if persistence would eventually spark the transformation I imagined every time I wrote. Every possibility hidden inside every note. The city kept teaching through the victories and scars, through the conversations held beneath the stars. And every challenge strengthened what was buried deep within, preparing me for moments I hadn't reached yet then. Yeah.
Empire of the night.
Yeah.
We keep reaching for the light. Through the rain and through the pain, we keep fighting for the right. Oh, empire of the night.
Yeah.
Dreams alive beneath the sky. No matter how the road gets rough,
Yeah.
we keep rising.
Now the skyline feels closer than it used to appear, but I still remember every doubt and every fear. Success never changes where your story truly starts. It only adds more chapters to the pages of your heart. I pour respect for every mentor who helped me stand, every voice that gave direction before I made a plan. Every setback carried lessons I eventually could read. Every obstacle revealed another thing I need. Young dreamers on the block remind me of my past, trying to find something meaningful that actually lasts. I tell them keep believing when the progress feels slow, because the deepest roots are always hidden while they grow. The empire of the night still whispers through the years, through the celebrations and the moments filled with tears. And every street light shining in the darkness seems to say, keep moving toward tomorrow when you'll find your way. Yeah. The city remembers, the dreamers remember, the struggle remembers.
Empire of the night.
Forever moving forward. Street lights blinking through the fog. Another night, another lesson. Every building got a story. Every corner got a witness.
These are letters from the block.
Yeah. I grew up where the hallway smelled like old dreams and smoke, where survival wasn't spoken, it was something that you know. Mama stretched the dollar farther than it should've ever gone. Still she told me every setback only made me strong. Old heads on the benches with their jackets zipped tight, talking about the choices that kept them up at night. I was sitting, listening close, trying to understand how to build a future bigger than the place where I began. Subway underneath the city like a rhythm in the ground, carrying a million stories every time it made a sound. Everybody chasing something through the cold and through the heat, trying not to lose themselves while standing on their feet. Notebook full of verses, backpack full of plans, trying to make sense of life before becoming a man. The pressure taught patience, the struggle taught grace, and every hard season left a lesson in its place.
Letters from the block, written in the rain. Every dream, every scar, every ounce of pain. Letters from the block, still calling out my name. Through the dark and through the storm, the fire remains the same.
Yeah. Years roll by fast like the train outside the station. Friends chasing different roads, different destinations. Some found opportunity, some got caught in doubt. Some still trying to figure what this life is all about. I remember late nights staring at the skyline glow, wondering if persistence was enough to make it grow, enough to make a difference, enough to break the chain, enough to keep believing when success felt far away. Bills on the table, pressure in the room, trying to stay optimistic while avoiding the gloom. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle disguise, just discipline and effort underneath the city skies. Every setback felt heavy when it landed on my chest, but every challenge taught me how to handle what comes next. Now I see the bigger picture every time I look around. The strongest roots develop deep beneath the ground.
Letters from the block, written in the rain. Every dream, every scar, every ounce of pain. Letters from the block, still calling out my name. Through the dark and through the storm, the fire remains the same.
Now the skyline feels closer than it ever felt before, but I still remember every cracked apartment floor. Success don't erase the roads that help create the man. It only adds new chapters to the story and the plan. I pour respect for every soul who helped me find my way, the ones who share wisdom when the future looked gray. Every victory connected to a lesson from the past. Every difficult chapter helped the next one last. Young dreamers on the block remind me who I was, looking for a reason, looking for a because. I tell them keep building even when progress feels slow, cause greatness grows quietly before it starts to show. And when the city whispers through the midnight air, I still hear those old voices telling me they're there. The block keeps writing letters every season, every year, and every word reminds me why I'm standing here. block remembers.
The city
Remembers.
dreamers remember.
These letters never fade.
Letters from the block
Forever. Yeah. Midnight rain on the avenue. Storefront lights reflecting off the pavement. Everybody got a destination. Everybody got a story. This is mine. I was raised where the hallway carried echoes through the night, where survival felt immediate and the future out of sight. Mama worked 2 jobs, exhaustion hidden in a smile. Still she taught me every sacrifice will matter after a while. Old men on the benches spoken riddles and advice, talking about decisions and the value of a price. Every conversation sounded simple on the surface, but underneath was wisdom, teaching patience and purpose. Subway cars beneath the city like a drumbeat underground, carrying hopes and disappointments every time they made a sound. Kids playing on the blacktop, dreaming bigger than the block, trying to keep ambition alive against the clock. Notebook in my backpack, determination in my chest, trying to turn imagination into something I could test. The avenue kept teaching why the pressure built control. Every difficult chapter adding strength into my soul.
Crown of the avenue, shining through the storm. Every scar, every struggle helped us transform. Crown of the avenue, dreaming through the night, holding on to hope till we find the light.
Years move fast like graffiti passing on a train. Faces change, buildings change, but the lessons still remained. I remember staring downtown through the window glass, wondering if persistence could create a different path. Bills on the dresser, pressure in the room, trying not to let frustration turn ambition into gloom. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle escape, just consistency and effort helping shape my fate. Every setback felt heavy when it landed on my mind, but every challenge revealed strength I didn't know I'd find. The city tested character more than anything else, teaching me resilience over money or wealth. Now I walk the same avenue with perspective in my stride, carrying every lesson that the neighborhood supplied. The pressure built discipline, the struggle built belief, and every difficult season eventually brought relief.
Crown of the avenue, shining through the storm. Every scar, every struggle helped us transform. Crown of the avenue, dreaming through the night, holding on to hope till we find the light.
Now the skyline feels closer than it ever did before, but I still remember every worn apartment floor. Success doesn't erase the places where you start, it simply adds more chapters to the pages of your heart. I pour respect for every mentor who showed me the way, every person who believed before I saw the day, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces of what I knew. Young dreamers on the corner remind me of my past, trying to find something meaningful that actually lasts. I tell them keep building even when the progress seems slow, because the strongest roots are hidden while they grow. And when the city whispers through the midnight air, I still hear those old voices telling me they're there. The avenue keeps talking every season, every year, reminding me exactly why I'm standing here. Yeah. The avenue remembers.
The dreamers remember.
The struggle remembers.
Wear your crown with pride. Crown of the avenue, forever. Forever.
Neon reflections on the rain-soaked pavement. Another train passing through the dark. Another dream, trying to stay alive. The city never sleeps, and neither do the memories. Yeah. I grew up where the hallway lights would flicker every night, trying to find tomorrow through a narrow beam of light. Mama worked the late shift, tired eyes and aching feet. Still she taught me how persistence could turn struggle into peace. Old timers by the corner store speaking through the smoke. Every sentence sounded simple, every word a deeper quote. Stories of the avenues before the skyline changed, before luxury apartments and the rising cost of fame. Subway trains below the city sounding like a drum, carrying thousands of ambitions from where they came from. Everybody had a vision, everybody had a fight, trying to make it through the darkness till they reached the light. Notebook in my backpack, determination in my chest, trying to build a future from the things I possess. The pressure taught patience, the struggle taught control, and every hard lesson slowly strengthened my soul.
Neon after midnight, shining through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Neon after midnight, still glowing in my eyes. Every dream keeps moving, every spirit learns to rise.
Years pass like the good graffiti on the side of a train. Faces change, buildings change, but the memories remained. I remember staring downtown through the window glass, wondering if persistence could create a different path. Bills stacked on the dresser, pressure in the room, trying not to let frustration turn ambition into gloom. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle disguise, just consistency and effort underneath the city skies. The avenue kept testing every promise that I made, trying to see if confidence would slowly start to fade. But every setback strengthened something buried down below, like roots beneath the pavement where nobody could know. Now I walk the same blocks with perspective in my stride, carrying every lesson that the neighborhood supplied. The city gave me bruises, but it also gave me strength, teaching resilience through every challenge's length.
Neon after midnight, shining through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Neon after midnight, still glowing in my eyes. Every dream keeps moving, every spirit learns to rise.
Now the skyline feels closer than it ever felt before, but I still remember sleeping near that one apartment door. Success doesn't erase where the journey first began. It simply proves persistence can transform a person's plan. I pour respect for every mentor who helped guide the way, every voice that gave direction when the future looked gray, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces of the things I knew. Young dreamers on the corner remind me of my past, looking for something meaningful that's built to last. I tell them keep believing even when the progress crawls, because greatness often whispers before a loud calls. And when the city speaks through the silence of the night, I still hear those old lessons underneath the neon light. The memories keep moving like the trains beneath the street, a reminder that the journey makes the victory complete. Yeah. The city remembers, the rain remembers, the dreamers remember.
Keep building,
keep building,
keep believing,
keep believing.
Neon after midnight,
Forever.
forever.
Rain falling on the city glass, street lights paint stories on the pavement. Everybody chasing something, some chasing money, Some chasing peace. This is for the ones still standing. I came from a building where the elevator rarely worked. Mama carried every burden till her shoulders always hurt. Bills on the kitchen table, tension in the air. Still she told me keep believing even when life ain't fair. Old heads posted on the corner near the grocery spot, talking about opportunities and chances that they lost. Every sentence sounded simple, every meaning ran deep. The kind of wisdom you remember long after you sleep. Subway trains below the street sounded like a heartbeat, while the whole neighborhood moved to a survival beat. Kids dreaming of a future bigger than the block, watching time pass slowly while the city watched the clock. Notebook in my backpack, ambition in my veins, trying to find a better route through frustration and pain. The avenue taught patience, the pressure taught control, and every hard season strengthened pieces of my soul.
Empire Street Blue, still shining through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Empire Street Blue, we keep reaching for the sky. Every dream still breathing, every spirit learning how to fly.
Years rolled by fast like graffiti on a train. Faces came and disappeared, but the memories remained. I remember looking downtown through the winter haze, wondering if persistence could create brighter days. Pocket full of plans, wallet nearly empty, trying to stay focused when the odds weren't friendly. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle escape, just discipline and effort helping shape my fate. Every setback felt heavy when it landed on my chest, but every challenge taught me how to handle what's next. The city tested character more than anything else, teaching me resilience over fortune and wealth. Long nights on the avenue under neon signs, trying to connect the dots hidden in the lines. Now I understand the struggle had a purpose all along, building silent strength before it ever looked strong.
Empire Street Blue, still shining through the rain, holding on to hope through the struggle and the pain. Empire Street Blue, we keep reaching for the sky. Every dream still breathing, every spirit learning how to fly.
Now the skyline feels closer than it did years ago, but I still remember every hallway that I used to know. Success doesn't erase where your journey truly starts, it just writes new chapters on the pages of your heart. I pour respect for every mentor who helped guide my way, every voice that gave me hope when the future looked great, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces of what I knew. Young dreamers on the block remind me of my past, looking for something meaningful that's built to last. I tell them keep believing even when the progress crawls, because greatness often whispers for a loudly calls. And when the city speaks through the silence of the night, I still hear those old lessons underneath the street light. The empire never sleeps, the avenue still sings about dreamers turning struggle into bigger things. Yeah. The city remembers. The rain remembers. The dreamers remember.
Empire Street Blue,
Forever moving forward. Yeah. Rain falling on the rooftops, neon glowing through the fog. Every block got a history, every dream got a price. Welcome to the city. I came from a neighborhood where the sirens sang at night, where the hallway lights flickered but the hope stayed bright. Mama at the table counting every dollar twice, teaching me that sacrifice was the realest form of advice. So heads by the bodega speaking wisdom through the smoke. Every story carried lessons hidden underneath the jokes, talking about opportunities they almost held in hand, and how life could change directions faster than you ever planned. Subway rumbling underneath the concrete every day, like a heartbeat for the people trying hard to find a way. Kids playing in the black top, dreaming bigger than the block, watching time keep moving while the city watch the clock. Notebook in my backpack, determination in my veins, trying to write a future through frustration and through pain. The pressure built patience, the struggle built control, and every hard chapter added strength into my soul.
City paid in full, every scar tells a story. Every night we survive, every step toward glory. City paid in full, through the shadows and the rain, holding on to our dreams, through the struggle and the pain.
Yeah, years move quick like the train lines crossing through the dark. Every season left another memory and another mark. Some friends found success, some disappeared from sight, some still fighting silent battles every single night. I remember looking downtown through a window pane, wondering if persistence could eventually explain why some people break through while others stay behind, trying to understand the mathematics of the grind. Bills stacked high on the dresser, pressure in the room, trying not to let ambition slowly turn into gloom. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle disguise, just discipline and effort underneath the city skies. Every setback felt heavy when it landed on my chest, but every challenge sharpened me and prepared me for the next. The avenue kept teaching every lesson that it knew, and every year I understood a little more than I used to.
City paid in full, every scar tells a story. Every night we survive, every step toward glory. City paid in full, through the shadows and the rain, holding on to our dreams, through the struggle and the pain.
Now the skyline feels closer than it ever did before, but I still remember every one apartment floor. Success doesn't erase where your story truly starts, it just writes another chapter in the ledger of your heart. I pour respect for every mentor who helped me stand tall, every voice that kept believing when I felt small, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces of the things I knew. Young dreamers on the corner remind me of my past, looking for something meaningful that's built to last. I tell them keep building even when the progress seems slow, because the strongest roots are hidden while they grow. And when the city whispers through the silence of the night, I still hear those old lessons underneath the street light. The dream never dies if the vision stays alive, and that's the reason we keep pushing, we keep striving, we survive. Yeah. The city remembers. The rain remembers. Dreamers remember. Keep your head high,
keep moving forward. City paid in full,
forever. Yeah. Rain dripping from the fire escapes. Late night trains crossing the city. Everybody building something. Some build dreams, some build scars. This is brick by brick. was raised where the hallway paint was fading from the walls, where the landlord never listened when the tenants made calls. Mama worked overtime with determination in the eyes, teaching me that real strength often lives in sacrifice. Old timers on the corner shared stories after dark, speaking on mistakes and opportunities that left a mark. Every word felt heavy, every lesson felt earned. The kind of wisdom only comes from bridges burned. Subway underneath the pavement sounded like a drum, carrying generations from where they started from. Kids dreaming of success while standing on the block, watching life move forward with the ticking of the clock. Notebook in my backpack, ambition in my chest, trying to turn potential into something I could test. The city taught patience while the pressure taught control, and every difficult season strengthened up my soul.
Brick by brick, we built through the pain, through the storms and the struggle, through the sunshine and rain. Brick by brick, still reaching for the sky. Every dream worth chasing never truly died.
Yeah, years move fast like graffiti, passing on the train. Faces change, buildings change, but the memories remained. I remember cold winters staring through the window glass, wondering if persistence could create another path. Bills on the table, pressure in the room, trying not to let frustration slowly turn to gloom. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle disguise, just effort every day beneath the city skies. Every setback landed heavy like a weight upon my chest, but every challenge somehow prepared me for the next. The avenue kept teaching every lesson that it knew, and every year I understood a little more than I used to. Now I walk the same blocks with perspective in my stride, carrying every lesson that the neighborhood supplied. The struggle built resilience, the pressure built belief, and every difficult season eventually brought relief.
By brick, we built through the pain, through the storms and the struggle, through the sunshine and rain.
Yeah.
Brick by brick, still reaching for the sky. Every dream worth chasing never truly died.
Now the skyline feels closer than it ever felt before, but I still remember sleeping on that worn apartment floor. Success never erases where the journey first began. It simply adds more chapters to the story of a man. I pour respect for every mentor who helped guide the way, every voice that gave direction when the future looked gray, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces of the things I knew. Young dreamers on the corner remind me of my past, looking for something meaningful that's built to last. I tell them keep believing even when the progress crawls, because greatness often whispers before it loudly calls. And when the city speaks through the silence of the night, I still hear those old lessons underneath the street light. Brick by brick we build, that's the code we live by. Turn the struggle into strength until the day we touch the sky. Yeah. The city keeps building, the dream keeps growing. Keep going. This is brick by brick. Yeah. Midnight in the borough. Street lights dripping gold across the pavement. The city talking in whispers. Everybody carrying a story. Listen close. Raised in a brick building where the winters felt endless, where survival was a habit and ambition felt precious. Mama at the table with the bills spread wide, still telling me tomorrow was worth fighting to find. Old cats on the corner had a language of their own, talking about opportunities they almost made their own. Every sentence had a lesson buried deep beneath. the kind that only comes from years of grinding through the streets. Subway underneath the avenue rattle like a drum, carrying dreamers and believers from where they came from. Kids on the blacktop drawing futures in their minds, trying to lead the struggle but not leave themselves behind. Notebook in my backpack, determination in my chest, trying to build a better life from whatever I possess. The city taught patience while the pressure taught control. Every difficult season adding layers to my soul.
Midnight Borough, still shining through the rain, holding on to dreams through the struggle and the pain. Midnight Borough, underneath the city sky, we keep reaching higher.
Yeah,
we were born to rise.
Years roll by quick like graffiti on a train. Faces disappeared, but the memories remained. I remember cold evenings, staring through the glass, wondering if persistence could create another path. Bills on the dresser, pressure in the room, trying not to let ambition slowly turn to gloom. No shortcuts in the process, no miracle disguise, just consistency and effort underneath the city skies. Every setback landed heavy like a weight across my chest, but every challenge somehow prepared me for the next. The borough kept teaching every lesson that it knew, and every year I understood a little more than I used to. Now I walk the same blocks with perspective in my stride, carrying every lesson that the neighborhood supplied. The struggle built resilience, the pressure built belief, and every difficult season eventually brought relief.
Midnight Borough, still shining through the rain, holding on to dreams through the struggle and the pain. Midnight Borough, underneath the city sky, we keep reaching higher.
Yeah,
we were born to rise.
now the skyline feels closer than it ever did before, but I still remember every worn apartment floor. Success doesn't erase where your story truly starts. It simply writes another chapter on the pages of your heart. I pour respect for every mentor who helped guide my way, every voice that gave direction when the future looked great, every victory connected to the roads I traveled through, every blessing carrying pieces up the things I knew. Young dreamers on the corner remind me of my past, looking for something meaningful that's built to last. I tell them, keep believing even when the progress crawls, because greatness often whispers before it loudly calls. And when the city speaks through the silence of the night, I still hear those old lessons underneath the street light. The borough keeps talking every season, every year, reminding me exactly why I'm standing here. Yeah. The borough remembers,
the dreamers remember,
the dreamers remember,
the struggle remember.
Keep building,
keep believing.
Midnight Borough, forever.
Midnight Borough, forever.